So for this week's recap, I thought it would be fun and poignant to have Las Vegas as the backdrop. I was there for the first time 2 months ago. I stayed in the Luxor Hotel. That's the one with the pyramid just north of Mandalay Bay Resort. I had a great view of the concert area across the street. Just a beautiful place with some amazing people that I met. Here are the results of week 4. Sarah, James, Tanny, Uncle Dwayne and Auntie Carmen, John, and Mike all earned victories. There were a lot of stories to talk about this past week, but I'll narrow it down to week 4, top 5. Number 5, James wins his 14th straight match dating back to last season, and he remains the last remaining undefeated team for the season. Number 4, yo, them boys get that first win, you know. Mike had started off 0-3, but he is now out of the gutter, and in fact, he moves up to seed number 9. Congratulations. Number 3, Uncle Dwayne and Auntie Carmen are moving on up. Number 2, Tanny moves up to 2nd place, and he is arguably the most dangerous team in the league right now. More on that in a little bit. Number 1, Sarah defeats the Commish 126-125 in a game that came down to Monday night. This snapped my 7-game winning streak. I needed 10 fantasy points to tie, 11 to win, but only got 9 to lose. And for that, Sarah wins the owner of the week. Sarah, to her credit, started on Sunday night the Seahawks DST along with Tyler Lockett and Blair Walsh to put her team ultimately over the top. And this was also her 3rd straight win. Now let's take a look at the standings. James is 4-0 and at the top of the league right now. Omar and Isaac temporarily moved into the Tucky zone. But let's focus on one other team here. Tanny, at 3-1, owns the highest total points for score so far at 549. Arguably the most dangerous team. And look who gets to face him this coming week. That's right, it's Tanny versus David, both of whom are 3-1. And though it's early in the season, this is a huge game, as the winner will be just 3 wins away from 7 wins. And here's why that's a big deal. 7 wins or 8 wins, I predict that's going to be the lower end of what I project will be needed to make the playoffs. Now, one thing that we have not yet had this season so far is a tie score. I predict we're overdue for that. And now I'll make a prediction. This coming week 5, I predict Uncle Dwayne and Auntie Carmen's team, along with Chris and Bonnie's team, will end in a tie score. We are due. So on we move to week 5. We're just about a third of the way through the regular season. Getting into the thick of it now, with all these injuries and the bye week start this week as well. Have fun, and God bless.